Yeah, back again. Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 69. Moving right along, we got to talk about the Grammy coronation and the King deception. Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it. We got to talk about it. Definitely got to talk about it. You're trying to rewrite history, man. You know, for real, for real. The headline is saying, we were talking about the Grammys, Nicki, going at Jay, posting her cat photos. And now the headline from the Grammy night is Kendrick Lamar surpasses Jay-Z as most awarded, Grammy awarded rapper. February 1st, 2026, a night the history books will tell you was a coronation. Kendrick Lamar walked out of the 68th annual Grammy Award with a wheelbarrow full of gold, bringing his total up to 27 career wins, officially eclipsing the God MC himself, Sean Carter, Jigga, Jay-Z. And the internet is losing its goddamn mind. I don't even think the internet has a mind. I mean, well, I guess it does. It got AI now. It's artificial. Now, they're saying that the torch has been passed. They're saying the debate is over. But if you've been paying attention to the game for more than 5 minutes, you know that trophies aren't the truth. They're a narrative. So today we're going to look at, the post, the glitter, the path, the glitter. We're talking about why Jay-Z is still the blueprint and why, Kendrick dominance feels a little too manufactured, my nigga. And why the powers that be are desperate to rewrite the history of the king of rap. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the Grammy darling phenomenon, man. Like, let's look at the night. Kendrick swept the board. GNX took Best Rap Album. Luther took Record of the Year. He even got a win for, featuring on a clip track. You know what I'm saying? But look at the discourse. Even on the Kendrick, subreddits and, the hip hop head, the glazing is hitting a wall. Like people are calling GNX mid compared to his older work. They're asking how he beat out the Clips. Let God sort them out. A literal masterpiece from legendary lyricists who actually had to wait 20 fucking years, bro, for a single crumb of recognition. Over 20 years. Because I'm going to tell you, I remember when I went to buy DMX or Big Pun, one of them, when that album came out in B Street, the Clips were on Elektra at the time. Same label as Old Dirty Bastard. In B Street on Fulton and Bond, downtown Brooklyn. I'm in there. I get my shit. You feel me? And they had like the joint, like a free sample CD and shit like that. And they were giving out the samples of the Clips. The single was called Got Caught Dealing. Right? It was on an orange CD. It said clip, plain text, like nothing crazy. Just a regular orange CD. I don't even know if the shit was in like an actual hard like cover and shit. It might have been in the sleeve, bro. So 98, bro. Like them niggas come from that. You feel me? So even when y'all finally seen Lord Willing and all of that shit or whatever and grinding, like y'all was still late for the party on the clips. You know? Like Kendrick, man, had become the Recording Academy's safe version of hip hop. He's the Pulitzer, prize winner. He's the artist, the voters who mostly don't even listen to rap pick because, his name is the only one that they recognize. My opinion. When the Grammys want to feel, important, they give Kendrick a trophy. It's not about who had the best bars. It's about who fit the Academy's curated image of elevated rap. Now, now let's talk about the real king. Like they pitting him against Jay-Z. Um, the industry wants you to believe that 27 is greater than, 25. But Jay-Z 25 Grammys were earned in a different era. An era where he had to force the door open. Remember, Jay the One, he said it in the rhyme. I went on MTV with do-rags. I made them love me. Jay-Z is the culture. Definitely, a staple in it, for sure. He didn't just write lyrics, my nigga. That nigga wrote the business plan. I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Now, Kendrick fans love to talk, about social critique and complexity, but since when did complicated mean better? Jay-Z's brilliance is in the effortless mastery. Like, I think this nigga be having double entendres and shit that he don't even catch until after the fact. Like, he can give you a triple entendre while sounding like he's just talking to you on a street corner. Kendrick often sounds like he trying too hard to be like a poet, some Edgar Allan Poe ass nigga. And I got nothing against poets. I started off writing poetry too and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, even like the longevity, bro. Jay had been elite for 30 years. Ho's lazy flow has more depth than Kendrick theatrical voice switching, in my opinion. Every move Kendrick make, the business, the reclusiveness, the stadium tours, is all paid out of the book of Jay-Z. All paid out of the book that Jay-Z wrote. So to say that Kendrick is the GOAT now because he has more Grammys is like saying a movie is the best of all time because it won the most Oscars. We know how the Academy works, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? We know how the Academy works. But why the powers that be pushing this so hard? Look at the timing, bro. They used the 2024 beef with Drake to rebrand Kendrick as the moral authority of hip hop. Bullshit. Now in 2026, they're using the Grammys to solidify it. And this kind of brings me back to see some battles, like maybe a response won't hit in the moment, but hindsight 2020 should be real. Because I remember, I believe it was the Family Matters response from Drake. Niggas say, Kendrick just opened his mouth. Somebody go hand him a Grammy right now. I'm just saying. You know, by making him the most awarded, they can effectively, try to erase the era of Jay-Z, Nas, and, giants who actually built this shit, who actually kicked the Grammy doors open. They want a king they can control, one that fits into their socially conscious box, while they ignore the raw, unapologetic excellence of the artists who came before. Yeah, it's a corporate coronation, nigga. Now, Kendrick Lamar is a great artist, bro. I'm not saying that he's not. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody is saying that he's not dope or he had dope quality. I'm particularly not like a super fan, but the boy correct. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'd be lying if I said I ain't have Kendrick song that I thought was dope or cool. You know what I mean? But the greatest of all times, better than the man that gave us Reasonable Doubt, The Blueprint, 444. Don't let the shiny trophies fool you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? A record for most Grammy doesn't make you, the king. Not in hip hop, not in real hip hop. Maybe in the music industry. But the culture? Nah. It just makes you the favorite of the committee. And when you think about some of the people who are on the committee, I tell you what, one of the dudes that is on the Grammy committee is actually one of the Hansons. Yeah, the nigga that saying bop, 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 bop. Yeah, that nigga. So just think, like niggas like that is making decisions on who the king of rap is. Even how the whole Grammy process worked, they got charter members and shit. So it's like a lot of these niggas own labels and all of this other shit, distribution companies, all that. And a lot of times these niggas just submit all kind of shit into that to be considered for nomination and shit like that. If you know somebody on the charter board who can make a submission for you, you can get your shit, sent, and then you get the little notice that say your shit was considered, being considered for a Grammy and all this other shit. Like you won't get the nomination because you got to pay the money once you get it in the whatever the little politics is. You got to play that game. Yeah, but you just the favorite of the committee, man. Because in the streets, in the barbershops, and in the actual history of the craft, nigga, the seat at the top is still occupied, or at least one of the seats at the top is still occupied by the man from Marshall, cough up a lung, if you got a problem with it. But hey, that's just the truth. That they don't want you to post, but I'm going to post it. I'm going to say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely say it. Because in the words of Bernie Mac, I ain't afraid of you motherfuckers. I swear, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always trying to rewrite some shit with some bullshit. You know what I mean? So yeah. To the Grammys. But y'all trying to, all you gatekeeping ass niggas out here, all you weirdos. But y'all trying to sit here and prop this butterfly pimping ass, safe faced nigga.
You's a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. You's a bitch ass nigga. Yeah.
Big bitch. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all agree? Do y'all think that Kendrick is the new king just because he got 2 more Grammys than Jay-Z does? Not even like a crazy like amount. Like he still got 2 more. Now, or do y'all think, like I think, the industry is just trying to push this little narrative and, you know, prop their little puppet up? You can control Kung Fu Kenny. Can't control a $3 billion man. Can't even shake him down. This nigga ain't settled a lawsuit yet. But yeah, that's our spill, man. That's our spill. Grammy Coronation and the King Deception. Mafia Material Mobcast, episode 69.